Okay, so we're hanging out here at the Long Island International Film Expo, and please tell us your name.
Vincent Butta.
Vincent, now tell us more about what you do.
I'm one of the founders and president of Solaris Entertainment company. We do digital content, film content, television content, and Broadway musicals.
Interesting. Tell us, let's get into the whole digital thing. Now, digital distribution seems to have just gone crazy, and people are really jumping on board with it. It's almost leaving the DVD distribution, paradigm in the dust. What can you tell us more about your views on that and how you're utilizing that for the industry?
I mean, digital got its biggest break yesterday when Netflix had one of their shows nominated for an Emmy.
Right.
A streaming digital piece of content. Granted, it's high profile with some great actors, but still, this is a piece of content they can only get through streaming. Bottom line with digital is it levels the playing field. So people now are consuming their content, obviously, on other things, multiple devices, tablets, TVs are becoming tablets,
right.
And their phones. And all of these websites are delivering, when they were delivering average content 2 years ago, now the content criteria has gone way up. So now the content's getting better and better and better, which is going to level the playing field for filmmakers because audiences are prepared to pay and watch content digitally. Right. A lot of these sites that are popping up are able to distribute to the masses your content. And really the biggest thing about it is transparency. The future, I believe, of entertainment, and it's happening now, so I know companies that their whole business model is built on the content, when you want to watch it, where you want to watch it.
Yeah.
So I want to watch a big movie in the theater. Oh, I like to watch it at home, or I like to watch it on my device. Well, you'll have that choice at release. That's where things are going. Now, a lot of smaller filmmakers don't have the luxury to be in theater, to be in DVD and others, so digital's a great platform now. You can actually get audiences, big audiences, to see your film. But that's where it's going.
Okay, well tell us about your projects and how you're utilizing that technology.
So, two completely different projects, so they're probably good examples.
Okay.
One's a smaller independent film, a genre film, a World War II zombie movie.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to build a nice following through Comic-Con and other social marketing and so on, and release it digitally through probably a company called Big Air Studios, and they specialize in digital distribution.
And the name for the movie?
Untot, which means undead in German.
Gotcha.
It takes place in World War II in Germany. So that film's small enough where we can take it out to a bunch of different digital portals and generate a few $1 million of business, and it makes sense.
Nice.
The other film is on the complete other side. It's based on a video game. It's a top-selling game called Payday. Big budget movie, big stars and all that. However, we're launching it through a game platform on a pay-per-view. So that audience is so big, and there's a following for it, that could generate more money than a theatrical release could, and we won't have to spend all that money to attract that audience.
Yeah, that built-in audience.
Exactly.
And you're going right to the place where they play their games.
Right to the place it is. So I'm going two completely different ways because the budget requirements are taking me there. But either way, I'm getting the distribution without having to go through the system.
No, I mean, there are thousands of, maybe even millions of people making films out there. Just because I make a film, how do I know it's going to be released digitally and people are actually going to care about buying it?
Yeah, that's why the good part about digital is it kind of gives you a shot if you're that filmmaker.
Yeah.
And why does it give you a shot? So if your film is about a particular subject matter, what those subject matters live in blogospheres, social networking sites. They live on all kinds of different internet sites, websites, all the digital world. So you can get to them, and you get people to talk about your film that way, and that's how it works. So if you're going to spend your money on anything, you spend it on that connection, that social marketing to those.
So I'm contacting the bloggers. What you're doing right now, you're talking to me, tell me about
all the time. You're making those contacts, and they're looking for content too. It's not like going to the New York Times. That's good and you can get there because they're digital. Right,
exactly.
And what does it take to put your film there?
Just put it up.
You're not burning DVDs, you're not printing covers, you got, artwork and stuff like that. So the whole thing is a little smarter now, and it's very focused. So that, for the small guy, it's a big deal.
Tell us exactly where we can find you, your website, and how people can find your films.
SolarisEntertainment.com.
Okay.
That's the website. As far as finding my films, they're scattered because some are smaller, independent films that wind up out selectively in DVD and digital, and others are bigger productions.
And what's the final word you feel you can give the filmmakers out there watching this if they want to do what you're doing and they want to be successful at it?
Right. I would be very cognizant of my market, my audience, and use the system to target that audience to distribute your film. Think about your film product as a consumer product, and you're a marketer. A lot of filmmakers think about it as an art form or as a, which it is, but as strictly from the production standpoint. You're making a movie you want people to see. Where are those people?
Right.
I can find them now. So think along those lines. Where are they? Where can I find them? Who's blogging about it? Think like you're a marketer, because that's ultimately what's going to be one of the reasons you succeed, because then people will see your film, or at least you'll be able to give them the opportunity to communicate. And then, if it works and people find you interesting in the type of films you make, you're building yourself a career, and the studios and the other big players will say, this guy came out of nowhere and 300,000 people just watched this thing. This is what's happening.
Right.
And that's what I would recommend. Look at self-distribution.
I would.